Chapter 4. Behold, you art fair, my love. Behold, you art fair. Your eyes are as doves behind your veil. Your hair is as a flock of goats that trail down from Mount Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of ewes, all shaped alike, which are come up from the washing, whereof all are paired, and none faileth among them. Your lips are like a thread of scarlet, and your mouth is comely. Your temples are like a pomegranate, split open behind your veil. Your neck is like the Tower of David, builded with turrets, whereon there hang 1,000 shields, all the armor of the mighty men. Your two breasts are like two fawns that are twins of a gazelle, which feed among the lilies. Until the day breathe and the shadows flee away, I will get me to the mountain of myrrh and to the hill of frankincense. You art all fair, my love, and there is no spot in you. Come with me from Lebanon, my bride, with me from Lebanon. Look from the top of Amana, from the top of Shinir, and Carmel, from the lions' dens, from the mountains of the leopards. You have ravished my heart, my sister, my bride. You have ravished my heart with one of your eyes, with one bead of your necklace. How fair is your love, my sister, my bride. How much better is your love than wine, and the smell of your ointments than all manner of spices. Your lips, O my bride, drop honey. Honey and milk are under your tongue, and the smell of your garments is like the smell of Lebanon. A garden shut up is my sister, my bride, a spring shut up, a fountain sealed. Your shoots are a park of pomegranates, with precious fruits, henna and spikenard plants. Spikenard, saffron, calamus, cinnamon, with the trees of frankincense, myrrh, and aloes, with all chief spices. You art a fountain of gardens, a well of living waters, a flowing streams from Lebanon. Awake, O north wind, and come, you south, blow upon my garden, that the spices thereof may flow out. Let my beloved come into his garden, and eat his precious fruits. All right, let's go back up to verse 1. We are continuing in this Song of Songs, Poem of Poems, a singing back and forth, so to speak, of love and desire. We're going to pick it up here in verse 1. Behold, you art fair, my love. Behold, you are fair. Your eyes are as doves behind your veil. Your hair is a flock of goats that trail down from Mount Gilead. And what now the masculine is speaking. Saying, look, behold, you, my love, are fair, beautiful. Your eyes are as doves, and dove gives us that understanding of this peaceful, submitting spirit behind that veil, even that which a veil is something not to hide totally, but only to obscure slightly. Your hair is like a flock of goats. Of course, a flock of goats wouldn't be the best way to describe a woman's hair, maybe, but when to shepherds, and we'll find out that they were shepherds, it can be viewed as very beautiful. But your hair, and we're using this flock of goats, like a stream flowing. A flock of goats, as it comes down off the hill, they stream along or flow along down the trail, and that's what it says, the trail down the Mount Gilead. Gilead is means a heap of stones, but it's a heap of stones that's a witness, and that's what it stands for. That trail down this as a show of your beauty. Too, your teeth are like a flock of ewes, all shaped alike, which are come up from the washing, whereof all are paired, and none faileth among them. Your teeth, and this is the whiteness of the teeth, maybe the pureness, the cleanness of our understandings, those things we think about. They're like a flock of ewes, a group of ewes, and that uses that female lamb or female sheep, the beautiful beauty of the flocks. and all are shaped alike. All have been shorn or shaped, fashioned alike, and all come up from the washing. They are made clean, one just like the other, and there's none that fell among them. All are present. 3, your lips are like a thread of scarlet, and your mouth is comely. Your temples are like a pomegranate split open behind your veil. Your lips are like a thread of scarlet. They vibrant, beautiful, and your mouth is comely. Your mouth, that's what you use to speak from. That's what pours out. Your lips are what works, and they are beautiful. Your temples are like a pomegranate. These temples are these ones on your head. Those sides of your head are like a pomegranate split open behind your veil. Shapely, I guess we could say. It would be really hard to describe because a pomegranate being full of seeds, when you split it open, it's not that attractive. So the understanding here must be it's desirable. Those things that are made plain by our understandings are most desirable, even those things that are obscure. For your neck is like the Tower of David, builded with turrets, whereon you there hang 1,000 shields. All are the armor of the mighty men. Your neck is like the Tower of David. That's not as that beautiful unless you're looking at it from a soldier's point of view. It has strength. Your neck is strong. Neck is that which is upright. Our ability to keep our understandings in place has strength. It's like with turrets and those things that are prepared to hang the shields upon, or these shield is something that protects us, like a covenant or agreement we can use to guard ourselves. All the armor of the mighty men, all the protections of, and that's kind of what it means. Our neck, that which strengthens our understanding, is strong, has all the preparations of shields, or helping ourselves, I guess we could say that. 5, your 2 breasts are like 2 fawns that are twins of a gazelle which feed among the lilies. And your 2 breasts are like 2 fawns, and 2 to me always is a witness, because there's 2, I guess. But your 2 breasts, breast is something that comforts. They are pronounced for comforting or for life-giving. And they are like 2 fawns, and these fawns are young twins, we see, of a gazelle, and even that, which gives us that pureness, I guess, which feeds among the lilies, that's in its natural state. 6, until the day breathe and the shadows flee away, I will get me to the mountain of myrrh, to the hill of frankincense. Till the day breathe or be expelled, until understanding's gone and the shadows flee away, and there's only darkness will find these shadows that flee away. This time is gone, this moment is past. I will get me to the mountain of that lifted up place of happiness, this hill of frankincense, of pleasantness. 7, you art all fair, my love, and there is no spot in you. You art all fair, you art beautiful, my love. There is no blemish in you. There's no spot. There's nothing wrong. You're perfect. 8, come with me from Lebanon, my bride. With me from Lebanon. Look from the top of Amana, from the top of Shinir, from the top of Cameron, from the lion's dens, from the mountains of the leopards. Come with me. Come with me is an invitation, we'll see, to join me from Lebanon. Lebanon is that place that's white, was made white, my bride. A bride is This one who's given in to the marriage or even an agreement. It's a covenant we take together. And with me from this Lebanon, once again, this place of pureness. Look from the top of Amana. Amana is a hilltop. Anyway, it's going to be that place that's where we can look out from. Amana is surety, it's support. Have that support or have that place of surety from the top of Shinir and Kermon. They are one place. Shinir means pointed, to be pointed, or the top point, that uppermost part of Kermon. And that Kermon was a mountain peaks that was often covered with snow, but Kermon itself means that place that's dedicated for destruction. Because we'll see that a lot of times it is destroyed, but it is that place of purity as well. From the lion's dens, that place where there's these where terror abides. From the mountains of the leopards, and from these high places of the leopards, which is cunning and sleek. The word is namir, and it has that ability to filtrate from to filter out. Or to be pure, is really, I believe, would be what the author is trying to attend from that place where pureness is filtered out. And we're going to be, it's that place of agreement, that place that we give our heart to. 9, you have ravished my heart, my sister, my bride. You have ravished my heart with one of your eyes, with one bead of your necklace. You have ravished, you have took over, you have taken my heart, even my inner man. Kind of like to be captive. My sister. The word sister here is achot, and it can mean sister, it could be a half sister, it could be a relative. It's another word for bride, or a beloved one. It's feminine. It's this, my beloved, we could say, since he is talking about his bride. But you have ravished my heart with just one of your eyes, just one perception, one glance, we should say, with one bead of your necklace, just a small portion of that which surrounds you. It's like an aura. 10. How fair is your love, my sister, my bride? How much better is your love than wine, and the smell of your ointments than all manner of spices? How fair is your love, how beautiful is your love, that which you give, my sister, but once again, my beloved, my bride, the one who is betrothed to me. How much better is your love than wine? How much better is your love, that which you give than wine? This wine here is that effervescence or the effects of wine. How much more does your love do? And the smell of your ointments than all the manner of your spices, and the pleasant odors of your perfumes, and those things you wear, than all the manner of spices, any fragrance there is. 11. Your lips, O my bride, drop honey. Honey and milk are under your tongue, and the smell of your garments is like the smell of Lebanon. Your lips are like that which works in your mouth, or my bride, this one who is betrothed. They drop honey, sweetness, everlastingness. Honey and milk are under your tongue. And this is like a pureness, a natural goodness or fatness that comes from under your tongue, that which works. And the smell of your garments is like the smell of Lebanon. The smell of your garments, this odor and your garment is that that covers you, that which you are wrapped in. It's like the smell of Lebanon, or the smell of purity. A garden shut up is my sister, my bride. A spring shut up, a fountain sealed. A garden shut up is my beloved once again, my bride. A spring shut up. It's like a fountain held back, and or a fountain sealed up, something that's held back so we can use to drink from. 13. Your shoots are a park of pomegranates with precious fruits, henna and spikenard plants. Your shoots, or this which comes forth from you, are like a park of pomegranates. A pomegranate is that, I refer to it as a beautiful fruit that's almost inaccessible, with precious fruits, with all manner of wonderful fruit that which is desired. Henna and spikenard plants. Henna here is, King James Version says campfire. The word is kofar. It's the price of life, or a ransom, a bribe. I believe the real thing here, it's covered in, is what it really means. It is covered in spikenard. Spikenard is a very beautiful, odorous plant that gives off a very wonderful fragrance. Spikenard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon. 14. With all trees of frankincense, myrrh and aloes, all the chief spices, this sense, this fragrance of beauty and wonderful. Spikenard and saffron, all the fragrances of calamus and cinnamon, beautiful, wonderful. These that they tantalize the palate of the senses. All the trees of frankincense, myrrhs, pleasantness, and aloes, chief of all spices, all the sought after, all the greatest spices there are, that's which enriches. 15. You are a fountain of gardens, a well of living waters, a flowing streams from Lebanon. You are a fountain of gardens, not just one, but like a fountain of gardens, these places of pleasant plantings, a well of living waters, like living water just flowing forth. Understandings that give life, and these flowing streams of Lebanon, just like these waters of pureness coming through. Lebanon means white, and white is viewed as pureness, cleanliness, beauty and gentleness, all wonderfulness. 16. Awake, O north wind, and come, you south, blow upon my garden, that the spices thereof may flow out. Let my beloved come into his garden, and to eat his precious fruits. And now the feminine speaks back after this wonderful caressing of words. Awake, then, you might as well say. Well, then come to life, north wind, that which blows, and the south, all the wind. Come to life and stir up my garden. That the spices, those things that enrich, may flow out. Let my beloved come into his garden and eat his precious fruits. And this is the consent. This is the consent to come in and enjoy that which is made for that purpose even. Well, let's move forward to Song of Songs, chapter 5.